there for me. You never cared for me.
So, I know you guys are always so used to like my bitchy, sarcastic, funny tea times with me, but today I think I want to kind of swerve it along to a serious note. So, yeah.
Why is, I feel like every time I'm on camera, my hair looks good. No, when I'm in the mirror, my hair looks good, and then I get on camera, it looks disgusting.
Anyways, so there's something, I've been dealing with like a lot of personal stuff, and I feel like in order for me to want to move on with my life, I need to start tackling things one by one. And one of them, as some of you may know, is my battle back and forth with not understanding why my dad disowned me. But it's because I came out to him, as I've like explained before, and he took it really hard, was threatening me, all just etc. We don't even need to go back down there. But what I've learned in therapy was that I can start to move forward. And after what I'm about to tell you, it really helped me. So my therapist suggested maybe I should write a letter, express how I'm feeling, and it'll kind of help me move on, you know? So I thought about it. I'm like, that's kind of stupid. I don't like writing, you know, like whatever. But then I started to think, and I'm like, you know what? Let me try to do this. So then I did, started typing, and then I feel like I was more so writing out of hurt and anger versus what I really wanted to get my point across as. So right here is a copy of that letter. And I hand delivered that to his mailbox and left it there. So my dad has denied the fact that we have no longer have spoken due to him not accepting who I am as a person. And he tells people it's because I owe him $50, which $50, how much back child support do you owe my mom? Like, let me think. I'll wait. But anyways, I'm gonna read this to you guys. And when I mailed this, I expected no response from him because it put no return address. I think when he was starting to read this, he really thought we were gonna make amends and move forward. But as many times as I have been left in the dust and fucked over as a kid, I can no longer do that to myself anymore. So here we go. And this is hard for me to do. Like, this is something that I've had for like a month, and I've been like teetering the fence. Like, should I go publicly with this? Should I read it? Should I not? Like, I just like last week told my mom about it. Like, I no longer want to stay silent of how I'm feeling. No more. All right. Are you guys ready? Because I'm ready. All right. Dear Dad, enclosed in this letter is the dire amount of $50 you claim to inform everyone of why we aren't speaking, but it's because I came out to you that I was gay. What really dawned on me was the significant amount of family members on your side that are a variety of gays and bisexuals, but when it came to me, in all reality, you disowned me, when in all reality, I am the same kid that you and my mom created. There's nothing wrong with me. I had struggled with this my entire life. I knew I couldn't change myself. Trust me, I tried. This is not a phase. This is just who I am. And I feel like I was just thrown away. Each day I watch movies, TV shows, and yes, even in real life. Fathers always there for their children, never wanting to let them down. I watch how my friends' dads are with them, helping them with homework, being there for proms, teaching them even how to drive, just being there for them. Not only as a mentor through this wicked cold world, but as a friend we will never find anywhere else but within you. What breaks my heart the most is you never were and never will be that person for me. Oh, I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet. Like, there's pages here. Whew, this is a lot. When I was little, I always stood up for you, even if everyone else knew you were in the wrong as a father. As a child, we all want from our parents to be loved. Growing up and really starting to connect and understand the world around me, I began to see that there's so much more to being a parent than love. Yes, love is very important, but as a father, you not only love, you tough love. You teach and you don't leave when things get hard and return when it doesn't involve your wallet. You stay and you love your children and you do everything you can for them, or maybe you'll learn how to use a condom. My whole life, I watched you let me down as I stood in the shadows letting you. I watched you not pay child support, not buy birthday gifts or Christmas presents. The worst for me is the years you wanted to take me on Christmas and have me watch your new family open gifts while I just sat there. Yep. Oh, this is a lot. As a child, I was crushed. I watched you disappear from me and leave me and return to my life normally, like you were not in the wrong and like everything was okay. I watched you hurt me and think you had the right not to apologize to me. I watched you do this and I let you. Ah! Oh my God. As I got older, I learned that parent or not, I couldn't let you do this to me. But every time I'd explain to you how I felt, it was either my fault or my mom's fault. No matter how good I can be, people will always let you down. And I guess it's just a lesson too late in life that I learned. I didn't understand your past life, and I'm sorry that you were born into poverty to a mother who didn't have the resources to take care of you. I'm sorry that your dad abandoned you. Also, that you spent a significant portion of your life bouncing between homes of your relatives while your mom traveled in a desperate attempt to rebuild her life. I'm sorry that you spent your childhood feeling unwanted and unloved. I'm sorry that your first experiences in this world were frightening. I'm sorry that you never experienced unconditional love. And I get it. As a child, you didn't have it so good. You tell me and my brother stories all the time. You've been hurt, but it's not about you anymore. It's about wanting better for your kids, something you never did for me. When becoming a parent, the main focus in your life is your kids. It's all about getting them ready for the world, teaching them right from wrong, and helping them find who they are and where they fit in this world. Am I right or am I wrong, guys? I am now 25 years old. For over 20 years now, I've watched you fail me, leave me, blame me, and cheat me. You've had your chances with me, but it's not about you anymore. It's about me. It sucks knowing that I have a brother that lives with you, that I seem to grow up not even knowing. So these are my words to you. You will never get back all those years you missed, being able to watch me grow into the man that my mother tried her best to make me be. You'll never get to teach me how to be good in math, tie my shoes, play sports with me, fix my car, or even be that dad to threaten somebody for me. Watch me go from middle school to high school, listen to all my petty drama with all my friends. You will never get to know what a successful college student that I'm becoming. You can't get those years back. You miss them. And now I feel like I'm missing out with my brother. You have your chance to do better with your younger son. Don't mess it up. Be a better dad and grow up. You need to learn that we're just not one of your friends. We're your kids. Learn that you are not always right, nor are you always the victim. All right, guys. All right. So this is my last paragraph. This is where I fucking kill him. This took so long for me to write, but in this part, this is where I just began to just go in. Boom. The person I want to be doesn't have room for your kind of dysfunction in my life. I know I have value and that I'm not unlovable. I want to surround myself with people who lift me up and not tear me down. I wish you could have been the father I wanted you to be. I wish you could have loved me the way that all the other fathers do with their kids. I wish I had a dad, but from the way things have gone for over 20 years, I never will. I'll be the bigger person to say that throughout everything, I will always love you as my father. You left it up to me to do the things that you weren't strong enough to do, to stop this cycle of abuse, to heal all these generational wounds, to say, I won't let my pain hurt anyone else. And for that reason, I'm closing this chapter. Love the son you'll never get to know. And that right there, ladies and gentlemen, was this crazy letter. So leave your comments, inbox me, tell me what you think, give me your opinions. If they're negative, go f yourself. So my letter was like another way of like closure for me, wanting to just get my dad out of my head. And in the shadows, I feel like always telling me that gay is wrong and how disgusting of a human being I am. This is a way for me to just overcome the shame from being gay. Like, for so long, I thought so negatively about myself. I've always been so harsh on myself as it is, from down to my looks, if I was handsome enough, if I looked pretty enough, whatever. Like, I always felt like I could just never fit in. So me writing this letter was a way for me to start overcoming my deep-rooted anxiety from the shame that was thriving inside of me of feeling like being gay was so wrong. And I'm sure there's like others that have experienced this, or maybe even worse. And I just feel that the way that I've always been talked down on and demeaned and disrespected by my father, I feel like I need to speak out, and that's why I did what I did. Also, I need to be true to myself. I need to start respecting myself and standing up for what I believe in and standing up for myself for once. This is just not easy for me to say, but it is a journey for me to heal, you know? I know that there's days that I don't feel perfect, and I shouldn't feel perfect. I always wanted to feel like that. I've always wanted to be liked and loved, but you know what? I'm a very complex, beautiful person, and days I don't feel like that, but today is one of those days where I do, so.
Disappeared and you went ghost, you was nowhere to be found. Yeah, I went and looked around. Yeah, you really let me down. I don't wanna hear the sound of your